So hello everyone, and good morning. I'm David Zeevi from the Department of Plant and Environmental Sciences, and I would like, if I may, to take you on a strange journey into the mysterious microbial world. And our journey starts with a game. So let's play a game. And the game is called How Many? So we start with how many mammalian species do we have on Earth? Mammalian species are humans, cats, dogs, giraffes, rhinos. How many? Is it 1,000? Is it 10,000? Is it 100,000? Or is it 1,000,000? Who thinks it's 1,000? Let's vote. Who says 10,000? How about 100,000? What about 1,000,000? Okay, so there's about 10,000 mammalian species on Earth, about 6,500 to be more exact. Now, how many plant species? Plants are lettuce, carrots, all the trees you know, all the ferns you know. Who says 1,000? 10,000? 100,000? 1,000,000? Okay, so nice. It's between 100,000 and 1,000,000. It's 400,000 species of plants on Earth. Let's do a quick one. Insects, 1,000? 10,000? 100,000? 1,000,000? Good. Sold for 1,000,000. It's between 1 and 2 million insect species on Earth. And a fun fact is that every fourth animal on Earth is a beetle. Ringo. Now, how many microbial species do we have on Earth? Now, this doesn't even cut it. It's more like 1 billion, 10 billion, 100 billion, and 1 trillion. And I'm not going to even ask you to vote because we don't even know, as scientists, how many microbial species we have on Earth. We have somewhere between 10 billion and 1 trillion species, and 99.99% of them are still unknown. And we, as scientists, ask, why do we have so many species of microbes on Earth? And in order to answer this question, we have to go back a very, very long time to the beginning of life on Earth, 4 billion years ago. And the beginning of life on Earth was microbial. The first species that started thriving on the harsh environment of Earth was a microbe. And it evolved through the years, through the billions of years that passed. And then, 2.5 billion years ago, in came a microbe that was, let's say, problematic. It produced a toxic material called oxygen. And this oxygen was toxic to 99% of life on Earth, and it made them extinct. But it also set the stage for more complex life, for eukaryotes, life with a nucleus, and for multicellular life. And then as life evolved and the first animals started to appear, these animals were also colonized by the microbes that were already there. But now, think about this time scale. Life on Earth started 4 billion years ago, and only 500 million years ago, the first animal life started to appear. So we have 3.5 billion years of microbes, and during that time, they were hard at work. They colonized every piece of Earth. And as plants and animals evolved, and dinosaurs started to appear, and the world changed, these microbes also colonized these plants, their roots, their leaves, and these animals, their guts, their skin, their oral cavities, and all that. And then, about 65 million years ago, a meteor hit Earth and destroyed all the dinosaurs, as we know. But microbes kept thriving, and they kept colonizing and colonizing with the animals that are more like the animals that we have here today. And in present time, we know that these microbes are also an essential part of our health and well-being. So if we take this long period of time in which microbes thrived and evolved, it's no surprise that they evolved so many shapes and sizes. And here you have like a selection of the different shapes, the morphologies, and the sizes, the pigments that these microbes can manage. And it's not just diversity in shape, it's also diversity in function. Now, this is one of my favorite experiments. This is called a Winogradsky column. You go to a pond near your house, you take a plastic bottle, you put some mud in the bottom of the bottle, and then you put some water from the same place, and you put it in a well-lit place, but not in direct sunlight. And what you see starting to appear is these lines. And each one of these lines is a specific microbe or a specific species of microbe. and it feeds on the trash that other microbes throw away, the microbes that are around it. So each microbe evolves to its own unique niche. And this is, in room temperature and easy, but these microbes also evolve to very, very harsh environments. And as an example, the Dead Sea, almost the most uninhabitable place on Earth, inhabits this species of microbe. Another thing that I sometimes see from the air is this difference between Israel and Egypt. Can you see it? The difference, Israel is darker because it has a microbe on its sand dunes. This microbe is one of the toughest microbes ever. It survives direct sunlight. It completely desiccates every day. And the reason that Egypt doesn't have it is because that they have herds of goats and sheep that break down this crust of microbes. Another very, very tough microbe is one of my favorites. This one can withstand 5,000 times the radiation that humans can withstand, and it lives in the core of nuclear reactors. So given this huge diversity and their ability to evolve to very, very different places, and the long time that they've been here, this is no surprise. So this is the tree of life. You are here. You and all the animals and even sponges are here. Plants are here. And almost everything else is microbes.